What's up, everybody? MXT here playing Doki Literature Club. I couldn't stop myself, guys. Ooh, check it out. We have a picture. I couldn't stop myself. I'm doing the second live stream, and this will conclude the side stories. Let's check out the picture real quick. I wonder which one it is. I'm still missing. You know what I'm saying? Like I have the option of after finishing, I can go back and I can try to play the game to 100. You know, which means that I'll get everything that's missing here. I wonder. Oh, check it out. This is the one. A rough concept sketch of what the faceless protagonist might have looked like if he was a real character. Oh, that's cool. So basically, this would be like an ideal student, high school student, in that scenario that we're in. That's cool. I mean, we gotta admire how they dress real, like they dress to impress, you know, and that's pretty cool. I mean, even the girls. I mean, check it out. It's very professional. Well, all right, guys. Without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, we go in balance part 2, and it begins. It's lunchtime. Sayori was usually buying her lunch. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is drawn by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Pink-haired girl. It has to be Natsuki. Hey, that's Natsuki. I never ran into another club member around the school. Natsuki! Oh my goodness, Sayori. Sayori stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Oh my goodness. Remember, guys, at the other video, how Natsuki was talking about how she's not used to being so extrovert, I guess we could say, or being the center of attention or receiving lots of attention. However, Sayori, on the other hand, is definitely an extrovert, very enthusiastic. I mean, for goodness sake, she goes around giving them wonderful hugs to cheer them up and whatnot. So let's see how this plays out. Exactly what I was picturing Natsuki would look. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey! She definitely saw me. Oh my goodness. Monika is the first to arrive to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was dumb to think she ever wanted to be friends. Oh my goodness. Why does it have to be so complicated? But then again, friendship is complicated. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. Oh, that's harsh. I mean, I'm sure Natsuki does like her, but in her own way. I mean, I used to not kind of like not believe that there are people out there in the real world that have difficulty expressing, enthusiastic feelings towards another, you know. But I've learned that that is the case. There are a lot of people that have a difficult time expressing their feelings or emotions, and there are just people that just don't like it, period. Not that they can't, they just don't want to. So in any case, let's keep moving forward and see what happens. I should just go home today. Oh my goodness, no, Sayori, no. Oh, here comes, okay. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No. Why? I'm sulking. Oh? Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me. Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her. But instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad? Hey, sorry, I'm sorry, that was a joke. It just sounded like something dumb that I would do from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh my goodness. You see, Yuri has more of an understanding towards Natsuki. That makes sense. Oh? Well, that makes sense based on the person you are, but Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. Is Natsuki shy? I mean, come on. I think in some sense she is shy, no? I thought we were friends, but it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of getting closer. I see. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. I think the last part is far-fetched. We don't know if I think she does want to be. I mean, Natsuki does have friends, even though those friends that she has outside of the literature club, they're not good guys. They're not good friends. Which means that Natsuki hasn't had practice in intermingling with her friends in that type of enthusiastic, happy, go, giving hugs and stuff like that person and her friends. So it's new to her, so I guess we can understand that. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. With her friends? Yuri pauses for a moment. How do I put this? So Yuri, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them. Of course. I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best part of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone. So, you hate being alone? Sayuri nods. You're very different. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think, well, if I was trying to have alone time and it was being threatened with an interruption, then it just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with... Yeah, but what does that have to do with Natsuki? She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. It's, well, we're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside of the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an intervention to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know how much about Natsuki's life outside of the club, and that is true. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment. I like the way Yuri puts it right here. This part right here, it could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace. Yeah, okay. But that means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. And there we have the word balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this? Sayori, I think that, well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation, how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this. I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug. Oh my goodness. Here comes the hugs. Oh my. Sayori, I mean, you gotta love the girl. I mean, come on. Sayori, oh my goodness, Yuri is just finished explaining to Sayori that, you know, she's a little bit different. But anyway, you're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. I just, it's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others, and my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams. Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants, and if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. I don't think that's the solution here. I mean, no. So you already said that she was going to give Natsuki some space. I think Sayori should go with that, but that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that, okay, it hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. Okay, I mean, I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori. I'm mature. Sayori hops up and down on her toes. So, does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head. I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. You're blocking the door. Oh, Sayori steps aside. By the way, Before Yuri enters the club room, Sayori interjects. You said that you and Nasuke are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the club room. After a moment, Sayori follows. I mean, there are some similarity between Yuri and Nasuki, but personality is different. The club room is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Nasuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Nasuke a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Nasuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Interesting. Oh, are we writing today? Monica speaks in a quiet voice. Unwilling to disturb the peace of the club room, she kneels down at Nasuki's desk. Hey! Nasuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine, Nasuki replies dismissively. She glances over Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monica follows Nasuki's glaze. I'm sorry, glaze, like a glazed donut or something. Gaze. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Monica falls silent. Nasuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monica to see. It says, to Sayori. Oh my goodness. Nasuki. He's writing Sayori a letter about the situation and how it made her feel and so forth. I think that's phenomenal, guys. I don't see anything wrong with being able to compose your thoughts in paper and handing it to somebody. I think that's great. Understanding. Monica smiles. She places a hand on Nasuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. Nasuki looks away but makes no motion to remove Monica's hand. That's so cool. Monica gives Nasuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. That is so cool. I like the atmosphere. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So has Monica. After checking on Sayori and Nasuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late, Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out since the end was approaching. However, with Nasuki also staying late for an unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back onto the shelves while Nasuki watches. Then Nasuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, when I would go to a library, at first I couldn't understand why I couldn't just go put the book back, but it's best not to because everything has its order. Sorry, I didn't know where it's supposed to go. It's fine. The two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Sayori turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Nasuki no longer wants to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the club. Oh my goodness, no! Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little. Suddenly, Nasuki Stamper's voice calls from behind. Nasuki! Startled, Sayori returns back around to face Nasuki. Oh, F12, F12. This is oh my goodness, this is nice. Nasuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too. But you go first. Nasuki bites her lips and can't stay still. Well, first of all, she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her feet and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the things I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to like. I mean, I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. So, face burning, Nasuki clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayori to take. Oh my goodness, here we have it, guys. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collection, my memories. All of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture, and I peek through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them, to put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it, however long it takes. If you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. It's a poem, but I thought, well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. I think that's awesome. So just be happy about it, please. Sayori smiles deeply from the bottom of her throat. Sayori smiles deeply from the bottom of her throat. Give me a break, from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably have different ways we like to make friends. My goodness. About like the friendship stuff. I mean, it's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? Nasuki nods. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault, and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time, and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable, I'll respect that from now on. Friendships should always start with those things, with the right balance. Natsuki nods again. One thing about that, huh? Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. That makes sense. I just want it to be balanced, like you said. Sayori nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then. Well, anyways, now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now, or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to do once in a while. Only the best ones, so you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying. More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Oh, what is happening? Huh? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. Oh my goodness. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two walk down the hallway together. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Ah, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. Natsuki, take that compliment, girl. Oh, hush. She took the compliment. Ooh, look at here, look at here. We got pictures. Oh, check it out. Oh, the little kitties and stuff. That is phenomenal. There it is, guys. If anybody wants a screenshot, bam, right there, right there. In any case, let's go and check the other one out. This one right here. That is sweet. Well, guys, looks like I missed, a couple of them. Oh, man, I missed two of them. So I guess what I'll end up doing is probably replaying it. I miss, the best place in the world. That is so cool. Looks like I have a couple of them missed. Oh, my goodness. I definitely want these. Ooh, look at here. Yes, this is so sweet. This is very nice. In case anybody wants to take a screenshot or whatnot. This is so cool. I'll take one. Absolutely. Okay. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to set it as wallpaper. Secrets. Okay. This is so cool. I enjoyed it so much. And plus we got a chance to see who the protagonist, the male would look like, with a tie. And I don't even know how the hell you call this, but this is impressive. This is nice. Can I say that I ever dressed like this? No. I have worn ties and whatnot, but I mean, if you want to count going to church and whatnot, but no. But still, this is nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is if anybody wants me to go ahead and get 100% accomplished on this game, then I'll go ahead and do so. But do leave a comment. Until then, thank you for joining me. Much love and respect to each and every one of you.